Caring for the Environmental Community of Southwest Florida by Erica Orr. I based my project on the Earth Charter Pillar 1, Principle 2, as it is important for everyone to care and understand. I choose to do my project at the Calusa Nature Center and Planetarium, where their motto is connecting people with nature, and that targets Pillar 1, Principle 2. Here's where I did my volunteering. Pillar 1, Principle 2, care for the community of life with understanding, compassion, and love. It's important for us to educate the next generation, let them care for the animals, understanding that they are a part of our environment and how they can take care of it is so important to preserving the earth. Calusa Nature Center provides many natural habitats and closures where the native animals of Southwest Florida can recover from injury, thrive, and possibly even live out the rest of their lives. My project was to observe classes, field trips, or groups of guests that comes through the Calusa Nature Center and talk to them and educate them about the different species that live at Calusa. Here's one of my favorites, the American bald eagle. Here we have the bald eagle Erica, my name too, which is pretty awesome. She was actually shot during a hunting accident. She missed one wing and she was here at the Calusa Nature Center in 2000, and they've been taking great care of her. As you can see, her cage is a little condensed, but that's because she cannot fly, so she sometimes gets the urge to fly, but unfortunately it's not that far of a drop for her when she realizes she cannot. Through education and experience, we gain an understanding, and that is why it is so important for us to educate the next generation. The purpose of my project: caring for the environmental community of Southwest Florida. Number 1, further the education of Southwest Florida residents. Specifically, the presentation will be geared to the youth. It is important for the next generation to understand what they can do to help protect our Southwest Florida wildlife. It is important for children to know they can make a difference and help sustain our planet. Number 2, present Calusa guests with information about the animals and how Calusa helps preserve the natural habitat so native species can thrive. Here's one of the local residents, the tortoise. The tortoise is a favorite of all guests. Another favorite presentation I did was educating Calusa guests what's talk about bees. Alright, so today we'll talk about who lives in a colony. We got the queen, the worker, and drone. So the queen is just one of them in the hive, and her job is to lay eggs and preside over the hive. During my project, I would often be responsible for clearing the trails of any debris or litter. Here are a few pictures of the trails and boardwalks that allow guests to explore the natural Southwest Florida environment. The Swamp Walk is one of the favorites of the younger kids that visit. Sometimes they are lucky enough to examine some neat little creatures up close. Scavenger hunts and identification games are also an important part of teaching and learning how to care for our environment. Getting hands-on with some of the animals in the Nature Center is another way to learn how to care for these animals and protect them in the wild. To evaluate my project, I created a simple survey for kids and adults to take. It was simply, did you like what I had to say? A smiley face meant yes, a sad face meant no. Happy to report that I received all happy faces on the return of my feedback survey. The result impact that came from Project Caring for the Community of Southwest Florida was a complete success. All feedback from Calusa employees, my peers, guests, and other observers was positive. This project motivates me to become more active in educating youth about Earth Charter and ways, big and small, that children can help sustain the planet. I feel good knowing that I may have taught a child something new about how to take care of Southwest Florida environment and the native animals. As you can see, my target audience was the youth and guests that visit Calusa. In conclusion, I ask if there are any questions. I would be happy to answer anything that you may want to know about my project. Together, I know with educating the youth, we can help our planet remain as beautiful and strong as it is today.